will begin part 2 of this November compilation with the Ford Transit getting cut off by a crossover. The Ford Transit was already completed his lane change as the crossover moved over. And this is the importance of checking the lane before the lane you're going to change lanes into, as it can be unpredictable. If the car, for example, on the left lane is going to change over to the center left lane if you're on the center right lane. Olivia the Otter in the Genesis GV SUV will attempt an all-way merge dive only to be stopped in its tracks by a Hyundai Tucson. Clearly having this dolphin wannabe dive who wished to dive higher, only to able to dive shallow due to limited oxygen capacity. Maxie the meerkat in the Honda Odyssey is going to pull out in front of my brother. That means he did not double check. Instead he single checked. He's going to be such in a hurry to pull out of that burrow to get outside. While the left lane law only applies to the interstates, on local roads like this one, please don't be a moving roadblock. Have the courtesy to keep the flow of traffic moving as much as possible. The Cinnamon and the Ford Escape will drive 10 below the speed limit on Sheridan Road. Yeah, it's curvy, but the curve is wide enough to handle 30 miles an hour. Waiting for potential enemies to like flash at him for him to like get up to speed? Probably. Frederick the fruit bat in the Chevy tracks from Texas possibly has alcohol to drink before driving due to the fact that he's maintaining really poor lane discipline as we accelerate. Wow, he just went to the shoulder. How fucking hard is it to keep a fucking car straight? Oh, no, 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 no. You're from Texas and you can't keep the car in control. Have some fucking motor control. Oh my god. Frederick the Fruit Bat must have had a couple beers to get himself drunk, like Frederick the Fruit Bat also like ingested fermented fruit that contained alcohol to get him drunk. When you come into other people's states, drive responsibly. Don't drink and drive, so you can maintain lane discipline and other good driving habits. Chrysler Pacifica will be a victim of two cutoffs. The first one will be the white Toyota Avalon to your left. The second car that will attempt to cut off the Chrysler Pacifica but forced to retreat back to the lane is the Ford Explorer, because the gap is too small in front of the Pacifica. Let's also introduce the Mercedes C-Class that's tailgating the Toyota Corolla. Gina the Guadalupe raccoon will drive diagonal off the parking lot, cutting me off in the process. That shows the dangers why you don't drive diagonally across parking lots. Why would you do that? Idiot. This is startling, like you're opening the dumpster bin only for the Guadalupe raccoon to just pop out. Besides the not signaling, this BMW i8 Roadster is driving like slow, like what a sloth speed would be, making a sloth look like an athlete. Oh my god, driving so slow and you're in a BMW. Speed is about almost 10 minus the limit. Logan the Leopard and maybe a Subaru Forester who's going to tailgate me, all because I was going at the speed limit in a residential area. His purpose of tailgating is to establish dominance in the street he's driving on in his neighborhood. The intersection is wide enough, no need to use the crosswalk to make a U-turn over. That is not really the proper way to make a U-turn anyway. Charles, the electric catfish in the lucid air, is going to tailgate me on the right lane, even though I'm going at or a few miles above the speed limit. Oh, you're a young and dumb electric car.
Go past this light, then use the right lane to take a slight right turn to...
His unsafe following distance is about as risky as being this close to live electric wires. Let's enjoy the show with Tristan the Tree Frog in the Toyota Camry, who's just going to barge in front of cars without even bothering to signal. That dumb Camry. His priorities on lane changing is to show who's the number one on tree hopping. There is room on the right lane. 2 left lanes are blocked. There's supposed to be someone driving down there, right? Why not? You will find out why nobody's driving down the right lane despite a lot insufficient drivable distance ahead. It's because Gabe, the German Shepherd in the Ford E-Series cargo van, becomes a self-appointed traffic cop. What the fuck's that Ford van doing? He's being such a self-appointed traffic cop. Such an asshole. Look at him. I don't blame that Camry. Why is he going around on the shoulder? Why he or she went around Gabe the German Shepherd in the Ford E-Series van, because Gabe the German Shepherd is a self-appointed traffic cop. His maneuver was about as painful, inconceiving, selfish as German Shepherd sniffing for harmless substances, sniffing on people's butt for no reason, and searching other people's car when clearly nothing is wrong, like no drugs or alcohol. Here we have a cutoff war, like elks fighting each other with antlers. First we have the white van man who's going to cut me off. Then a Subaru Outback will then cut the white van man off. Where's that blinker, man? Come on. It's nice to see this cutoff competition compared to antler hitting competition. The clip gets cut short at the end. Watch for a black crossover that's going to turn right on a red light without stopping. No. You can't just do that, man. Let me hear the links in this Turkish food delivery motorcycle is not going to be the brightest of the food deliveries in Chicago. First stopped on the crosswalk. Get here, stopped on the crosswalk. Trying to be ahead. No, this isn't Thailand, Mr. Turkish delivery company guy. What I mean by this isn't Thailand, if you ever guys have been on the roads in Thailand, you'll see motorcycles racing to the front of the line to try and be the first ones to the traffic light. Now watch what Emmy the links in the Get Here motorcycle or scooter will do next at the stop sign. And this Get Here motorcycle just ran the stop sign. Fucking Turkish idiot. He's driving like he's from Turkey. This food delivery driving skills is about as antisocial as staying silent the whole time, not contributing when you're like literally in a big group of people already socializing, but you are the only one who chooses to just sit there and play on the phone. Traffic going in my direction is grind to a halt, leaving a little space for someone to pull out from the driveway, but that doesn't mean you can just pull out in a fast speed like Henry the Hummingbird in the white Lexus RX. Can't do that. Almost fucking scraped into me. Fuck that. This was such as a tight fast driving as flying fast between two small spaces. The honk was to warn him of him going fast for conditions, and yes, he had the audacity to toot the horn back. This poor Buick Enclave will be cut off by two cars turning left in front of him, like a couple deers turning in front of to the forest. What the fuck? Oh my, two morons. Just want to get T-boned by the Buick side car crash test. These two cars are looking for the side deer body crash test.
At the light,
As I was approaching the green light sitting Lexus ES, Chevy tracks behind me, honks the horn to let him know that it's green.
turn right onto West.
Just like the cow approaching you, mooing at you for going near the cow from Zion, the zebra, and the Bryant box truck will make a last-second decision over the bullnose. His maneuver was about as awkward as asking for a drunken sexual hug. Randall, the rodent, and the chimney tuck point pickup truck will completely cut the corner on turning left. That's a big corner cutter.
In 3,
This was as much of taking a unapproved shortcut as chewing grass around the home to find that barrow.
at the light, turn left onto West Polk Street, then turn right onto South Wells Street.
We will now introduce a pedestrian walking on an unexpected road, which is the road to Lower Wacker Drive, as it's meant to surf through traffic. Now we see like a stray pedestrian like a stray cow. What the hell are you doing walking? Maybe he wants to have the comfort of walking under this barn-like comfort to throw away. Chicago is known for its double-decker streets. Driving on the lower roads is unique to the upper-level roads. One advice is, if driving on the lower roads, you must have your headlights on, but this Hyundai Accent driver decides to drive with his headlights off, all because there's lights in this tunnel. You really need to turn on your headlights when driving on Lower Wacker Drive, because this is like a tunnel. Yeah, sure, this road is lit well, but Lower Wacker Drive, where I'm driving on, is like a tunnel. Besides of non-compliance of the headlights on Lower Wacker Drive by the Dodge Caravan, we will have a pedestrian who will play a rooster to see if he can beat all of us while we had our green light. I'll beat ya. You lose, Mr. Jaywalker. Looks like I beat him to the rooster playing chicken game. Now we'll have this Dodge Ram 2500 who will not be in compliance with the headlight on requirement on Lower Wacker Drive.
God, this motorcycle's driving the wrong way. Oh my goodness.
At the light.
Oh my gosh. Calm the fuck down out of here, 5. What is with, like, oh, I gotta hop from here, I'm gonna hop from there, I'm gonna hop from here. Oh, you don't change lanes over the 4 point, there's this Prius merging.
Shan, the Chinese salamander in the budget box truck, thinks the sheer size and the resiliency of this machinery allows him or her to just to cut in front of the Honda CR-V, or because lane signal means a right-of-way is granted.
Oh no, oh! That budget truck almost scraped up CR-V's right side.
Now let's not forget Shang the salamander, the red pickup truck, who thinks a tough guy truck is permitted to barge in too, like the budget box truck.
Red Chevy.
Chinese Salamander 3, Shen the Chinese Salamander, will insert himself into a tiny gap between Interstate Power Systems and a Tesla Model S.
Oh, Tesla's in it, like wins.
The second attempt he gave warning, however, that gap is too small for him to safely fit. These lane changes were about as intimidating as the salamander climbing on top of you. This is the same Subaru Forester that was barged in by the van and tailgated the utility truck. Now is going to do a 2-lane switcher just to get back to the right lane, when you should have stayed there to begin with. Tailgating and then double LE changing back from the left lane to the right lane is lane changing playing like a monkey. Oh wait, mindset is a monkey. The Dorcas Gazelle in the Mercedes CLS will super speed past everyone else on the left lane, possibly going 15 to 20 miles above the speed limit.
Super illegal.
What?
Car was racing now
That
past
Mercedes?
the speed limit. Yeah, it's illegal.
Super speeding, not just 5 to 10, even.
Nah, it's illegal, dude.
Yeah.
Cops see you, they'll pull your ass over.
And the faster you go, the more it's
Brazil was racing down the road in comparison to showing off his buddies on who is the fastest car out there. Ollie the Orcus in the Tesla Model 3 is tailgating me on the off-ramp, all because I was driving close to the advisory speed limit or 5 above on the off-ramp. While those are suggestions, those are like the speed where you can traverse a curve safely, like this curve. This was about as out of line as the Orcus running around in circles out of the hood. Just found out that word J Street on the Odyssey from Michigan is close to a naming after an Indian actress named J Street. This divvy cyclist will test his luck to see if he can run the red light without hitting anybody or getting hit, or if it's cars or pedestrians, like some sort of rat snake who's slithering through without getting hit by other animals crossing. Cycled through the gap between traffic and almost took out these pedestrians. This was about as careless as the water snake taking out other snakes while slithering through in a crowded environment where other snakes are driving. Now for a herd of cyclists who are cycling against the light when I have my green light like rats.
Oh, holy shit! What the fuck are they doing? Yeah, these fucking morons, man. That's why I slammed the horn.
Those fucking kids, we could have killed them, bro.
Yeah,
This was about as near scary for those kids and I as those rats nearing getting trapped in a mouse trap.
Damn, look at this guy. He almost got hit by this unfortunate truck.
The street doesn't look busy enough for all the parking spaces to be occupied, so that means great place for you to stop to rest, right? No, this Ford Focus is gonna block the bike lane instead. This parking was as lazy as the gorilla taking up other people's spaces when there is a tree branch for him to rest on. I just spied 2 open spaces for you to stand across the street. an additional one in front of the city bank. Yes, you can stand on the hash mark as long as you don't abandon the car there. It shouldn't be hard to make a left turn onto a 4-lane road, but this Mercedes C300 driver currently has the brains of a donkey who also cuts the corner as the donkey turns left through someone's property. This was about as a simple left turn that screwed up as donkey turning into the fence. I'm not surprised if a Honda CR-V can't drive a simple thing like staying in the dual turn lane. Kayla the Komodo Dragon in the Nissan Sentra will follow the Ford Fusion too closely. Keep in mind that the left lane law does not apply on surface streets like East Lake Avenue. Ford Fusion is driving a few miles above the limit, so no reason to tailgate to, which is you don't tailgate at all. Only reason for the tailgating is de-stalking to get that food out due to less delicious scent. 2 retriever doggies, these 2 cars will go over the bullnose instead of waiting for it to end. Now we'll have another retriever guy, and next time in a pickup who will exit off over the bullnose. That was as lazy as the 3 of those retriever going over the bullnose as just sitting in your couch chewing on your chewy toys. Sully the snow crab in the Ford Mustang will drift too close to my lane that he nearly scrapes my side, therefore like a paint transfer could have occurred.
Use the right lane to take exit 45B onto Kimball Avenue.
Got into my lane, so.
This drive was about as startling from the Ford Mustang as the crab nearly scratching my leg. This intersection at Logan Square Park is goofy, but Todd the Turkey in the Chevy Malibu can't figure out how to use it. This was such of a too complex situation for Todd the Turkey, as the turkey finding the road too complex to cross in Staten Island. Let's conclude part 2 of this November compilation with a Hyundai Elantra just turning right into the parking lot without any signal.
fuck?
This concludes for this video. Click on the bell, like, comment, subscribe for more thrilling content to come up. Thank you for watching this clip. Goodbye.